Louisville City were last year at One Oak Field, sharing 4 goals with the Tulsa Roughnecks in August 2015. The new FC Tulsa are unbeaten here in their last 7 games and will be looking to overcome their second-placed opponents. Good evening, everybody. I'm Dave Saunders, joined by my partner, former Big 12 champion Anna Beffa. And Anna, FC Tulsa will be looking to continue the momentum after the 7-goal thriller last Wednesday.
Good evening, Dave. They definitely will. An exciting match on Wednesday with FC Tulsa scoring 4 goals by 4 different players, really sharing the wealth and getting a lot of players involved in the attack and starting to find their rhythm again after a tough road trip. And this evening they look to get their 5th win of the season against the tough Louisville City side.
Players to watch, and it's a tale of 2 quality left backs. For Louisville City, it's Jonathan Gomez.
Jonathan Gomez, it has to be. He's been outstanding so far this season. Named recently to the U.S. men's preliminary roster for the Gold Cup, it's a testament to his recent performances. And Coach Danny Cruz talks about just for how young he is, he remains humble. He's looking to develop constantly and is surrounded by a ton of experienced players on this Lou City side, and he's contributing to a lot of the goals. And a lot of those attacks start from the back, so something that FC Tulsa will have to look out for tonight.
And for FC Tulsa, it's Jorge Corrales.
Jorge Corrales, the Cuban international, brings MLS experience to this side. He as well likes to get involved in the attack and will be a big threat to Louisville City tonight. He has dangerous crosses, 2 assists already this season. He's that type of player that just gets in-line to in-line, really tough to defend. And as you mentioned tonight, Dave, 2 quality left backs going at it.
It's a 90-plus degree night and kickoff just a few minutes away. We'll be back after the break with your starting lineups and your first half call. It's FC Tulsa versus Louisville City.
Summertime is back at Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, and we have the perfect getaway for you. Our spacious resort pool, poolside bar, and cabanas are the perfect place to relax and unwind or join in the fun. Plus, great food, live entertainment, and world-class casino games are just steps away. Pool passes and cabana rentals are available now, or enjoy free with your hotel stay. Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, your place for summer fun.
Athletes. It's great for muscle recovery, reduces aches and pains that they're having, help those muscles recover quicker from those intense workouts that they're going through.
These guys, they're banged up, they're working hard, they're dealing with injuries. I feel blessed that these guys are able to come in the office and, take advantage of our multiple service lines here at Tulsa Spine and Rehab.
Adventure is calling. It's just around the corner, from sunrise to sunset and border to border. There's so much in Oklahoma, from landscapes to cuisine. Stories still unfolding, spellbinding and serene. Don't keep it to yourself. Spread the joy around. Remind your friends and neighbors there's wonder to be found. So plan your next adventure and watch your memories grow. Come travel Oklahoma. Okay, here we go.
Welcome into downtown Tulsa. FC Tulsa versus Louisville City FC. Good evening, everybody. It is a warm night here. 91 degrees on kickoff. Dave Saunders alongside Anna Beffa tonight. And Anna, Wednesday night was a 7-goal thriller that FC Tulsa will be pleased to get the 3 points. But as we said in the build-up to this game, it's important that they get something from tonight's game to keep the momentum going.
Exactly. I mean, it's tough to play on the road no matter who you are, and FC Tulsa wasn't able to get up to their standards, but up against a tough Louisville City FC side tonight, as you can see here. Let's point out number 17, Lancaster, up top, plays more as a true number 9, and then you see Gomez on the right, number 42, who we mentioned earlier in the broadcast as a player to watch, a young 17-year-old that's been just a breakout star this season.
And for FC Tulsa, it's a welcome back to Joaquin Rivas, who was on the bench after international duty with El Salvador. He did come on Wednesday night and scored the 4th goal to put FC Tulsa 4-1 into the lead. But his place, he comes back into the side, and Coutinho drops to the bench. No Bradley Bourgeois tonight, so Leo Fowler, important night for the young man. Wearing the number 5 at centre back. He's got the likes of Cameron Lancaster to look after tonight.
Right, his 2nd start of the season, but he has a lot of experience around him. Kevin Garcia next to him. He's been great all season. Sean Lewis in between the pipes, as we've talked about how important he is to this FC Tulsa side. So it'll be a great match tonight. As you mentioned, FC Tulsa coming off of an exciting win on Wednesday, but they're up against a tough team tonight.
Just waiting for the officials to get us underway tonight. As we said, Leo Fowler then comes in alongside Kevin Garcia. If you're an FC Tulsa fan, you will know that Kevin Garcia has been a stalwart at the back. As Lou City get us off underway, playing from right to left on your screens in their familiar all-purple strip. And here is Marlowe to Sheldon. Eric Bird with a first touch there. There's Leo Fowler's first touch of the game. A long ball looking for Rodrigo De Costa, the captain. Bird cushioning the ball down. And in the end it comes off Sheldon, and it will be a throw-in for young Jonathan Gomez, just 17 years old. Sheldon doing extremely well. And the first action will be a corner. Good play there from Corbin Bone, just holding off Matt Sheldon. The two number 13s clashing there. An early defending and a effort for FC Tulsa.
Yeah, both teams just trying to find a tempo and set the tone, but Lou City coming out strong and forcing FC Tulsa to give up a corner in a dangerous spot. Lancaster try to in-swing this one in with his right foot, put some pressure on Sean Lewis.
Here is the corner then, Lancaster with it, and it's gone right in from Cameron Lancaster. It went over everybody, including Sean Lewis. It's hit the post, and you don't see many of those. A goal scored direct from a corner. It's Cameron Lancaster. You cannot keep this man down at the moment, and with just 2 minutes gone barely, it is FC Tulsa 0, Lou City 1.
We knew coming into this game that Lou City was going to be a tough opponent, and they've come out extremely strong. Get another look at that. It just curls right up and over Sean Lewis. Lancaster hits that really well. Not a lot you can do. And it's just about perfect from him, and a dream start for Lou City FC.
Yeah, dream start. Cameron Lancaster, he scored his last 2 goals from the spot. But that one from a different spot, the corner. You don't see many of those, Anna, and that just caught everybody by surprise. And well, it's just one of those, you know, the old-fashioned way was to have a player, a defender on each post. The modern game, you don't have that. It was certainly a well-hit ball, and it's just one of those things that you can say it's great skill, can't you, from the corner.
Right, he couldn't have really hit it much better, and Sean Lewis was in position, but just wasn't able to get back there. But you know, Dave, on Wednesday night, you know, FC Tulsa went down early as well against SKC2, and they were able to fight their way back and, you know, figure out a way to get back in this game, and they'll have to figure out a way to do that tonight as well.
Here's Cavato doing well to get the ball to Corrales. Corrales ball over the top, looking for Suarez. There was an offside flag. What better time than today to secure your 2021 FC Tulsa season tickets? Tickets start at just $8 a match for the best pro sports experience in all of Tulsa. From historic moments on the pitch to fireworks after the match, FC Tulsa's atmosphere is perfect for all ages. Head to fctulsa.com/tickets today. There's Jorge Corrales, who we said is back from his international duty with Cuba. Bright sunshine here on a very warm night. Good crowd in as well. Families over there on the 2 grassy banks with their picnic blankets, kids here as well. It's great to see a good family atmosphere here inside One Oak Field for this FC Tulsa game. We'll have to see their FC Tulsa team come from behind, going a goal down inside the first 2 minutes. A Cameron Lancaster direct corner kick. Here is Lancaster, and that was a handball. FC Tulsa playing from left to right in their patina green shirts. We'll talk more about the shirts in the broadcast as we go through this, but there's Kevin Garcia. You can see it's a mixture of colours, and we will tell you more about those shirts. A special shirt designed here on this game on Juneteenth, June the 19th. Fola back to Lewis. Lewis plays a good ball out to the left-hand side, brings in Corrales, who will cross the halfway line and stride forward here. Inside to De Costa. De Costa lays off to Cabata. Cabata back to Corrales. Corrales with a good ball into the box. Good header from the defender. Comes here to Sheldon. Sheldon will find Marlon. Marlon now, who got his first goal of the season in the 4-3 thriller. But that's good play from the Irishman, Niall McCabe, who concedes the corner. Good pressure, good response from the home side, Anna, after going behind.
Definitely, Dave, especially after going down so early. These last few minutes have been just great from FC Tulsa in response. They're getting wide, they're staying calm, keeping possession, and earn themselves a corner here.
Corner it is then. Corrales from the right-hand side, deep into the box. Out comes the keeper, spills. Ball still loose, and another shot there is blocked. I think it was Garcia who was up from the corner. Here's Corrales again. Bird now drives the ball to the left-hand side, headed away. Corrales in there with Corbin Bone, who wins the ball for Lou City. This ball finds the left-hand side here. Gomez, shot towards goal, and a goal. That is a beautiful goal from Jonathan Gomez. No wonder he's on that roster for the US men's team. That is a wonderful strike from Jonathan Gomez. And it is FC Tulsa 0, Lou City 2. And we have not played 7 minutes. Anna Beffa, that is what you call a strike.
Gomez, we talked about him earlier on in the broadcast as a player to watch, and this is exactly why we had to watch him. That diagonal ball across, he made a great run, keeps his composure, and just a rocket past Sean Lewis. Excellent strike, and within a few minutes, Lou City has doubled their lead against FC Tulsa early.
Well, there's nothing that Sean Lewis can do there. That is just a wonderful strike from that man in frame, Jonathan Gomez. He's the only USL Championship player on that roster that they will curtail in a few weeks' time, but that is why he's being looked at by everybody who watches the USL Championship. And Lou City fans will know exactly what he can do. And FC Tulsa now have a bit of a response to make, shall we say, Anna?
They do, and it's important for them to not get their head down. It's still really early, and they've put together a couple of quality, opportunities, getting in good areas, but they have to keep their composure, stick to their game plan, but they're going to have to chase this game a little bit and start taking more risks.
Well, it was a ball in the build-up that just found two players. One of them, Gomez, he had a player outside him as well. And it just caught everybody by surprise. FC Tulsa not able to recover. They were involved in a 7-goal thriller, which they came out just about on top on Wednesday. They conceded 2 more goals here tonight, so they know there's goals in them in the attacking sense. Having said that, Louisville City have not conceded a goal in the last 2 games with their 3-0 and 2-0 wins. Here is Gomez. 2 incredible goals though, Annie. You've got to say that, both vastly different but really good goals.
They were. They were high class, especially. You don't see too many goals like Lancaster coming off of a corner kick, and then Gomez. You can't say enough about his ability, and he showcased it right here.
Lancaster goes down, and the referee's going to give a penalty. Lancaster got there before Sean Lewis. Sean Lewis is upset with the decision, but the referee, Brandon Stevis, pointed straight to the spot, and it will be Cameron Lancaster, who has actually scored 2 penalty kicks in his last 2 games. And the Englishman will line up against the Rockford, Michigan native, and that is Sean Lewis. We've only played 9 minutes, and Lancaster has a chance to put Lou City 3-0 into the lead. Nobody complained about the decision. McCabe is trying to go to the side of the box. Lancaster then, couple of paces, will come up to the ball and hit it right-footed. The whistle blows, Lancaster steps up, and Lancaster scores easily past Sean Lewis, and it's FC Tulsa 0, Lou City 3.
He stepped up with absolute confidence. As you talked about, Dave, he's been able to capitalize on 2 of those penalty kick opportunities earlier this season, completes his 3rd. No question there, right past Sean Lewis. And Lou City FC with a statement early on, 3 goals before 10 minutes.
Tulsa Remote is proud to support today's FC Tulsa game against Lou City. Tulsa Remote offers remote workers $10,000 to join the Tulsa community. Tell your friends and family out of state to swap their current city for Tulsa. Learn more at tulsaremote.com. 3-0. If you're late to the broadcast, welcome into One Oak Field. Yes, you are seeing the correct score. FC Tulsa 0, Lou City 3. Cameron Lancaster got it all underway direct from a corner. Jonathan Gomez struck the second, and Lancaster with his 2nd of the night from the penalty spot after getting there before Sean Lewis, who brought him down. No complaints from the FC Tulsa defenders. Makes it 3-0 to the visitors, who were last here in 2015. And FC Tulsa have not got anything going in attack so far. And the home fans, Anna, are just simply stunned.
They are. It's become a little bit quieter than it was early on, but fans still loyal, and they're really, excited to have FC Tulsa back at home, but definitely not expecting the start to this match that we are seeing here. But again, a long game ahead, but it's going to be a tough climb against this Louisville FC side. But FC Tulsa scoring 4 goals on Wednesday night, they know they have it in them, but they'll just have to find something, and we need a spark from the offense.
And this is where you look around, isn't it, your teammates, and you look into their eyes, and you want to see people rolling their sleeves up and getting stuck in.
Right, but you also, when situations like this happen, you don't want to create an environment, and I haven't seen it so far on the field, but you don't want to start pointing fingers. It's where, you kind of look within, what can I do as an individual to make sure I'm doing what I need to be doing, and collectively, as a team, we can get back on track. Because when you start pointing fingers and getting frustrated, that's where it gets difficult.
Little flick over the top there is McCabe. Now that's fallen loose here to Marlon Santos. Santos will have a run here past Corbin Bone, but Bone won't let him past him. McCabe. Here's Corrales. Good little run there from Soso, who just dinked the ball past Corrales. Gomez. Del Piccolo was caught in possession there. Santos finds De Costa. De Costa goes down under the tackle from Suahe. And the assistant says that that was a free kick. FC Tulsa then, with Kevin Garcia, looking to build really what would be their first attack in this game. Coming up to the 13th minute. Ball cleared away by McMahon. Garcia. All kept in there by the hard-working Cameron Lancaster, who's been, quite frankly, everywhere. And wants a bit of support and a little bit of bad defending from FC Tulsa, and in the end, Lewis dives on the ball, and the defence have got to be, let's put it nicely, better than that, Anna.
They have to be, and after that play, you saw Kevin Garcia go over and talk to Corrales, not putting him down, but just a reminder, hey, it has to be better, especially against a team of this caliber. You can't let opportunities like that happen and give them that kind of space. You have to be sharper in possession, and now they really, really have to take care of that ball.
Corrales tries to feed into Costa. It was cut out easily. Sawahe. Good header from Sheldon there. Now here is Joaquin Rivas, who's not really been in the game too much. Here he is now. Joaquin Rivas finding Suarez. Suarez will hit one, but it's not going to trouble Chris Hubbard, and it will be a corner. It took a deflection off the defender. So FC Tulsa then have a corner here. The goal's officially timed at 2, 7 and 10 minutes. Blue City 3-0 to the good here in downtown Tulsa. Ball into the box, headed away by McCabe. Suarez is underneath it, but he couldn't get the first bounce, and here come Blue City again. Matsoso trying to switch the play, bringing in Jonathan Gomez as he did for the second goal. Is Del Piccolo. Ball cleared away. Say goodbye to pain. Tulsa Spine and Rehab helps you get moving. Tulsa Spine and Rehab, a team of specialists in one place, working together, streamlining care, delivering lasting pain relief. TulsaSpineandRehab.com, one stop to help you get moving. TulsaSpineandRehab.com. Matt Sheldon with the throw-in. De Costa can't get the flick on there. Del Piccolo brings in Niall McCabe. Back to Del Piccolo. He gives it away though to Sheldon. Rivas tries to lay it off. McCabe again breaking up the play as he effectively does. Bone switches the play to the right-hand side to McMahon. Tyler Gibson involved. Blue City knocking it around. Sawahi to Gomez. Gomez infield to Gibson. And at the moment FC Tulsa can't get near the ball.
No, Blue City FC looking very comfortable in possession. They're organized. It's going to be important for FC Tulsa to stay organized as well defensively and just try to defend as a unit and really limit Blue City FC.
Del Piccolo into the box, and Lancaster wants his hat-trick. But that was good goalkeeping from Sean Lewis, and that will make Lewis feel a lot better, Anna, to get his hands around the football.
It will. A tough start, obviously, but confidence is there. He's had an incredible season last season, but these last few games haven't been exactly what he'd like to see, but as you mentioned, firm play coming out, bravely getting that ball, and hopefully get FC Tulsa back on the right track.
Cameron Lancaster now on 5 goals for the season, 3 of which have been from the penalty spot. And Sean Lewis in the sunshine rolls the ball out to Leo Fowler. Fowler's only starting his second game for FC Tulsa at the back. 6'3", 26-year-old. His only other start was against Birmingham Legion in the 2-1 defeat. And here is the former Chattanooga Red Wolves player, is Eric Bird. Bird with lots of experience, and he'll need it tonight in that central midfield as his side try to come from 3 goals down. Thank you for joining us here on My 41 here in Tulsa, and also on the ESPN Plus app. Dave Saunders and Anna Beffer with you here at One Oak Field in Tulsa. Joaquin Rivas has won a throw-in off McMahon. Should say the officials tonight are Brendan Stevis, assistant referees are Francisco Bermudez, Truman Berghall, and the 4th official is Connor Stockton. Ball given away again. Bone picks it up, shares a 1-2 with Lancaster. Flicked on by McCabe. It's tidied up by FC Tulsa. And Lewis will roll it out to Kevin Garcia. At the moment it's just not clicking. I mean, some of that, Anna, is, you know, you've got to pay tribute to the opposition, who is shutting FC Tulsa down, of course.
Right, I mean, give credit where credit is due. Lou City FC definitely making it difficult for FC Tulsa to get any sort of rhythm. But FC Tulsa, you see the idea, you see what they're trying to do, but it's just hard to execute. The passes are just a foot off, or the step is just a foot off, and it just hasn't been clicking yet. And that's something that Coach Encian, you can see him the last few minutes on the sidelines, just trying to get his team organized and back on a positive foot.
Now here down the left-hand side is Corrales, feeds the ball into Bird. Bird is dispossessed again. Bone has won a lot of balls in there, as has McCabe. They don't give FC Tulsa a lot of time, Anna, on the ball in that midfield, do they, Lou City?
No, they don't, and I think that's something too that Encian will probably emphasize, is you have to, you know, create that space. Lou City is not giving up any space, and they're all over FC Tulsa, so it's going to be really important for FC Tulsa in response just to create that space. Maybe not one touch, maybe two touch, and just work to maintain possession and just stay patient as opposed to forcing it and just getting flustered.
Slight change of formation as well for Lou City. They come in with 3 centre-backs, so 3-5-2 tonight, but it's certainly worked a treat, hasn't it, inside this first 20 minutes. Garcia trying to stretch the play now, bringing in Marlon. He's up against the young Jonathan Gomez. Now Marlon, can he get an opportunity here on goal? Drives it across goal, and there's a shot coming in from Suarez, but it's easily saved by the man in form, and that is Chris Hubbard. But a good attack from FC Tulsa, Anna.
It was, in my opinion, the most promising one that we've seen tonight. Great ball from Kevin Garcia diagonally to Marlon on that right side, and Marlon has had a couple of really great games, put together some quality attacks and been dangerous, and FC Tulsa is going to look to him on that right side against Gomez to find a spark in this offense.
Gibson lays it back to the goalkeeper, Chris Hubbard. Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa is your place for fun and entertainment after the match. Enjoy a world-class casino experience with high-stakes tables and over 1,600 electronic games. Just 4 miles from One Oak Field, Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa. Now here's Suarez in a little bit of space tonight. Finds De Costa. De Costa's round the defender. Can he get FC Tulsa on the board? De Costa still on the ball. 2-steppers, left foot. De Costa has scored. That's a wonderful goal from the man who's in form, Rodrigo De Costa. He did it on Wednesday night. He does it again tonight. FC Tulsa with some hope here. It's FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 3.
It's exactly what FC Tulsa needed. De Costa, the footwork, the composure, just to maintain possession of the ball, look up, pick out his spot. You see him trying to rally his side. Just excellent effort. Great ball by Suarez. De Costa just executing perfectly to get FC Tulsa back on track.
And it just shows you that man in form, Rodrigo De Costa. There he is, the captain. 3 goals now on the season. Really good play from him, Anna. He was a couple of step-overs, created his own space there, really, and it just shows you a goal brings life to a team. And the next goal, obviously now in this game, really important. If it goes to FC Tulsa, it's really game on, isn't it? The harvest assist as well, we should say, from Dario Suarez.
No, it definitely does as well, Dave. I mean, especially getting that goal back so early again, just under 25 minutes, so plenty of time left, and you can feel the energy in the stadium is back, and the confidence is starting to build again for FC Tulsa.
Suwahi. Gomez back to Suwahi. And now it's up to Lou City to respond, although they won't be panicking too much still at with a 2-goal cushion. Here's Suwahi. Corbin Bone. Sean Tosh clearing the ball. Stooping header to Tyler Gibson. Gibson, the 30-year-old Knoxville, Tennessee man, former Indy 11 and FC Cincinnati. Lou City have a lot of players with FC Cincinnati experience, and they're a very experienced side. And here is Matsoso, across goal. Lewis dives and gets there this time before Lancaster. That's brave goalkeeping, but good play from Napo Matsoso on the right-hand side, Anna.
It was great play on that right-hand side, but if he would have had that, he'd like to have that back and kind of pull that ball back to the top of the 6. Lancaster in there making his run, but that ball across the 6 is frankly quite easy for Sean Lewis to come out and pick that one up.
Yeah, that ball, you know, we coach youngsters, and it's still one of the best goals that you see. You've seen it in Euro 2020 as well. The ball that's pulled back is just quality, isn't it, if you can find that man running in. Free kick to FC Tulsa. Chance to get some players forward. Kevin Garcia and Leo Fola will go forward, the two centre-backs for FC Tulsa, who will not want to let that back door be open again on the break. Everybody back for Lou City as they defend their 3-1 lead. Joaquin Rivas, the El Salvador international, will take this free kick left-footed. And plenty of patina green shirts inside the 18-yard box. Here's Rivas' ball to the far post. Headed back by Garcia, cleared away.
No one able to get on the end of Garcia's header, but it was a great header. That his momentum going the opposite way and his ability to kind of get that ball back across. But FC Tulsa looking to reset here and maintain possession.
Some shade over the field, but as you can see, FC Tulsa attacking the part of the field that is bathed in sunshine. Louisville don't concede many goals at all. That goal that beats Chris Hubbard, first goal they've conceded in 226 minutes, we're hearing, so they've really been very good defensively. Their last 2 outings, they beat Birmingham Legion last up 2-0. Before that, on June the 12th, Memphis 901 were the victims, 3-0. But the last goal they conceded was against Atlanta United 2. That was on June the 6th in a 1-0 defeat. Now here's Cabato in some space. Rare giveaway from Lou City's defence. De Costa, the goal scorer. And it's going to be a throw-in to FC Tulsa, who would dearly love another one here in the 27th minute. Trailing by 3-1. Fola. Santos just doesn't get behind that one. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner. At Williams, we deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. Ball inside the box, cleared away, only as far as Capato. Eric Bird, crowd getting excited there as the ball was inside the box just temporarily. Garcia just stepping over the halfway line, having to twist and turn and go back to Cabato, who sits deeper than Eric Bird in the central midfielder, sometimes almost fills in as a third centre back to get things moving from the back line. If you're just joining us, FC Tulsa are playing from left to right here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in patina green shirts, as Fola drives the ball right to the feet of Suarez. Suarez now right-footed towards the far post. That's a long way back, headed back in and out actually by Santos. So goal kick for Chris Hubbard. And the last few minutes since the goal, Anna, you would say that as an FC Tulsa fan watching on, you'd be a little bit better pleased with your team's performance.
Definitely, and they're starting to look more comfortable in possession as well. I mean, you've seen a couple mistakes here or there, but definitely not as many early on. Louisville City FC was all over them early on in this match, as evidenced by the 3 goals, but they've had a great response, getting a goal back fairly quickly.
Well, Well, if you want entertainment, you need to come to One Oak Field. We saw 7 goals on Wednesday. We've already seen 4 in this game. And who knows what the end score will be of this game. Goals are plenty. Sawahi. Rivas shut it down pretty well. Here's Sean Tosh.
I think FC Tulsa too, Dave, has just kind of settled into these last few minutes as well and just figuring out what Louisville City FC is going to do as far as Lancaster's movement and Gomez on that left side and kind of being able to contain them a little bit more.
We should add that all 14 goals that FC Tulsa have scored have been from inside the penalty area. Fowler does well there to hold off Cameron Lancaster. Lancaster on a hat-trick, of course. Louisville City in their all-purple strip, playing from right to left. Garcia to Fowler. Brings in Sheldon. Bird tries to play a one-time ball there through to Joaquin Rivas, but it's cut out well. Gibson tidies up. Gomez now wide on the left-hand side, driving the defence. And Santos clips his heels and down goes Gomez, and the referee says that will be a free kick. And the referee will bring us to a hydration break. And Anna, quick summing up here, and I think this hydration break will give Mike Ensign a chance to gather his players round and just say, we can't look back, we've got to look forward.
Exactly, and I mean, he has to be pleased with the response in these last few minutes from the home side. But again, a lot of work still to be done in this match. They have to maintain composure, they have to get better and sharper in possession and really take care of this ball against a tough Lou City side that's very organized, very disciplined, and continues to pose threat.
Well, let's have a look as the players have a drink and get some cold towels on the necks. You can see there it's 91 degrees here at One Oak Field, and we can see all of the goals. So it all started off with a Cameron Lancaster corner, Anna, and this is pretty good skill, you would say.
I would say it's hard to get much better than this. You don't see those often. And then the young star Gomez, just a rocket past Sean Lewis, creates his space off a great run, and then the penalty kick from Lancaster. But then FC Tulsa comes back and responds, and the captain De Costa, great skill, as you see here, scissor, just the composure, low and away, beats Hubbard and rallies FC Tulsa to begin their fight to chase after Lou City FC.
And you say beat Hubbard, and that's not been an easy thing to do for anyone, has it? 3 clean sheets, and it hit the post, but first goal they conceded in what we said 226 minutes. But a good piece of skill from that man in shot there, Rodrigo De Costa, wasn't it?
It was, and it would have been really easy for him to, you know, get flustered. It hadn't been often that FC Tulsa had maintained possession and had the ball that high up the field, and he was very smart in his approach, maintained composure and possession, and just created a half a chance of space and took his shot and was able to beat Hubbard low and away. And he scored a goal just like that on Wednesday night as well. He's very comfortable in that position, excellent on his left foot, and exactly what you want to see from your captain.
And incredibly, the possession statistics are in favour of the home side. I mean, Lou City, you can't blame them. They've, you know, had the 3-goal lead, and you know, okay, they've conceded one, but they'll just want to, I'm not saying sit off FC Tulsa, but they'll certainly be solid in defending, won't they, and not wanting to give up anything, certainly before half-time.
Right, and they, as you mentioned, I mean, probably a bit more defensive-minded in a sense, and maybe holding Gomez back a bit more and not pushing as high and just staying a bit conservative. But they are an attacking-minded team, and it wouldn't shock me if they continued, you know, to put their foot on the gas and try to find one more before halftime at least. But it'll be interesting to see how they respond.
It's Niall McCabe. McCabe was a substitute back in 2015, the last time these two met in August of 2015 in the 2-2 draw. Here's his free kick. Over the top, out comes the keeper Lewis, and immediately rolls the ball out to his captain Rodrigo De Costa. He sprints down the field, crosses the halfway line, has to just check there, and Corrales will slow things down, and FC Tulsa will just take some time.
But you have to give credit there, Dave. Lou City FC transitioned so quickly. They were all pressed high on that free kick, and then were able to get back. And De Costa, great job to look up, see that he was clearly outnumbered, and just try to maintain possession instead of forcing it.
They're an experienced side, Anna, several 30-year-olds, 30-plus-year-olds in the side, and we heard a statistic that 10 of their players for Louisville City have at least 4 consecutive seasons, and you know that is a quality squad when you've got that kind of experience, and players know how to play with each other.
It is. I mean, it makes a huge difference, that chemistry, just knowing players' tendencies, the movement, and just that sense of familiarity, and it makes a big difference, and it's shown here tonight that they're very comfortable with each other and very organized.
Ball headed out there by Pat McMahon, the 34-year-old. In his 6th start, he's in his 4th year with Louisville City, the former FC Cincinnati man, playing in the back 3 tonight. It's Rivas. Rivas inside the box. Could it be 2? Rivas shoots into the side netting, and that is a chance that Joaquin Rivas, by his own standards, probably could have done better.
I agree. He's going to want that back. Great combination play inside the 18-yard box. We'll get another look at it here. Starts off with Rivas, the great ball through. He opts to go near post. You see the frustration. Gets in a good position, but unable to execute.
Rivas and De Costa shared a wonderful 1-2, which ended up with Rivas scoring the 4th goal on Wednesday night in the 4-3 win against Sporting KC2. Just couldn't wrap his foot around that one, ended up hitting the side netting. But that's hope for FC Tulsa fans and Mike Ency, in that, you know, they have the quality to score goals against this Lou City defence, Anna.
They definitely do, and even though that wasn't on frame, just in these last few minutes.
That was just overhit. Rivas would have been in. Out comes Chris Hubbard.
But another testament to that, Dave. I mean, they're knocking on the door. They're continuing to try to put together quality attacks and making those runs and putting some pressure on this back line for Lou City FC.
Gibson just laying the ball off there to Bone. Bone now out to the right-hand side. Gibson keeping it simple in the midfield. Bone now will drive it to the left-hand side, brings in Gomez. He seems to have a lot of space out here on this right-hand side. His ball over the top will go all the way through to the right-hand side for Matsoso. And it comes off Corrales, and it'll be a throw-in, but they seem to be able to pick out Jonathan Gomez extremely easily, Anna.
They do. I'm surprised Suarez is dropped back on him right now, but Gomez, I mean, he's smart, he's young, but he knows where to be. He's watching his spacing, he's staying out wide and kind of drifting out wide, making it difficult for FC Tulsa to pick him up, and Lou City FC with the ability to make that quick switch and switch the point of attack.
Frustrating foul there by Santos. Free kick. It's a yard away from the byline. It's a few yards outside the left-hand side of the 18-yard box. Not an easy one to drive in and find somebody, but plenty of purple shirts coming into the box. And Sean Lewis and his defence will be desperate not to concede here with 8 minutes to go to half-time. Plenty of support behind that goal for from the home fans. Here's the ball to the far post. It's over everybody, and it will go away for a goal kick and relief for the fans inside One Oak who are supporting FC Tulsa.
A sigh of relief from Sean Lewis, but that'll be something that FC Tulsa will have to be mindful of as this game develops. They've been prone to giving up a few of those free kicks around the 18-yard box. They gave up one late against SKC2 on Wednesday, ultimately resulted in a goal, and you can't give up those opportunities against a team of this caliber. So that's something that I'm sure NCN will probably make note of at halftime, that if they want to get back into this game, don't give up easy fouls.
Garcia. NCN's team would love a goal before half-time. Well, I'm not sure Cameron Lancaster, was he trying a shot from halfway then? I wouldn't put it past him. It's a quality player. Here's Garcia again to Cabato, who's drifted out wide on the left here. Finds Corrales further down on the left-hand side. Cabato again. Bird now inside the centre circle. Leo Fowler every Lou City player back in their own half as they defend their 3-1 lead. Throw in again for Corrales. Sun starting to drift away now from the field. Plenty of shade now on the field. Should be somewhat of a relief to the players. They've just had a hydration break. And it's going to be a free kick. Titan Sports Complex offers a variety of sports for all ages. Whether you play basketball, football, volleyball or soccer, Titan Sports Complex has it all. Visit titansportscomplex.com/sports to register. Titan, the exclusive training, strength and conditioning partner of FC Tulsa. Suarez with the free kick for FC Tulsa. Drives it towards goal, straight into the arms of Chris Hubbard, and it just needed an FC Tulsa player to get somewhat of a touch on that in front of the keeper, Anna, but nothing doing, and good safe goalkeeping.
It was. You saw FC Tulsa crashing in front of Hubbard, but great goalkeeping, great positioning, and FC Tulsa unable to capitalize.
Lancaster now, bad first touch from him. He goes down under the challenge from Suarez. Free kick then to Louisville City FC. It's going to be taken by Sean Tosh, who signed in January of 2017, former Rochester Rhinos man. Tries to pick out McCabe here, but Sheldon gets a good header in and wants the throw in. Gomez then with the throw. Gets it back from McCabe. McCabe again, finding Gibson. Tosh. So. Tosh again from the back line. Challenge coming in, high foot, will be a free kick. Toso didn't like the high foot there from Suarez.
Yeah, it looked like Suarez came in with his studs up, and referee makes that call. It's a bit dangerous of a play. I think he got the ball, but again, referee makes the right call there.
Is now McCaig, born in Dublin, the Republic of Ireland. Holds his left arm aloft, drives it towards the 18-yard line. It's flicked on there by Lancaster, but it's going to go harmlessly away for a goal kick. And with a couple of minutes to go of the regulation 45, FC Tulsa, from the home perspective, would love another goal to just get the deficit down to 1. Whatever, Anna, it's going to be some team talk from Mike Ensign in that locker room at half-time. He'll have a lot to say.
It will. I mean, definitely disappointed that they conceded those goals early, but a positive response, and De Costa kind of leading the charge, able to get that goal back. But it's going to be tough to climb this mountain from Lou City FC.
Here's Marlon Santos into the box, missed there, and it's going to fall to Suarez. His first touch wasn't very good, and Matsoso comes away with the ball. But it's won back well by Gabato. Now, ball loose again. Corrales has it now for FC Tulsa. Eludes 2 players and then just can't find Gabato. And there'll be a throw-in for FC Tulsa on that left-hand side. In fact, it was a free kick. Here's Leo Fola. Infield then to Eric Bird. Eric Bird to the left-hand side. Picks out Corrales. Corrales can drive a good ball in from this distance. Comes off Masotso. Now here's Lancaster deep in his own half. Sliding challenge with him and Corrales. Fair from the referee, although Lancaster did feel that one. Here's Bird. The referee will stop play. Cameron Lancaster will get some attention here. Sliding challenge with Corrales. I don't think there was too much wrong in the challenge. Both players, you know, earnestly going for the ball, Anna.
Yeah, it looked like a clean 50-50 challenge to me. Referee thinks so as well and let that ball play on. But Lancaster will receive some treatment here from the athletic trainer. Just check him out, make sure he's okay.
What it does do is gives us a chance to tell you more about the patina green shirts that FC Tulsa are wearing, and they've been doing some good partnership work and good community work, Anna.
They have, and FC Tulsa just released these jerseys last week, and they call it the Mural Kit, which will be a great new kit that they will have throughout the season, making its debut today, and it's inspired by the club's mural project at Monroe Demonstration Academy in North Tulsa. So it's been a really great opportunity for them to continue to engage with the community, and you might get a close-up here later on, but there are some different elements to this jersey that have meanings, and a lot of thought went into this, and a great product.
Great product it was, and they wearing it on Juneteenth. Ball into the box, goes across everybody, and De Costa can't get on the end of it, and that will go away for a goal kick as we are playing the 45th minute here at One Oak Field. And it remains 3-1 to the visitors, Lou City. In the all-time series, Lou City have one win, 2-0, back in 2015, and then, as we've alluded to already, a 2-2 draw here. We're going to have 3 minutes of stoppage time, Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Tulsa Tech gives you the skills to get paid. Trust a local leader in career training for more than 5 decades. Make your own path to the career of your dreams. Apply today at tulsatech.edu. The Tulsa Tech stoppage time, 3 minutes. Free kick to Lou City late on in this first half. The sun has almost completely gone from the field now. And if you are FC Tulsa here, you're desperate to keep this last action out, Anna, and get into that locker room and have a little chat. Here's Gomez. Quickly taken free kick. Gomez driving across goal. Lewis, good goalkeeping.
Dangerous ball in from Gomez, and Lewis does well, but looks like Lewis trying to roll that ball out, but referee stops play.
Yeah, Lancaster there getting in the way of that one, and I think some of the FC Tulsa players were saying that's worthy of a yellow card. Referee says just an indirect free kick and we'll carry on. Here's Bird. Fowler. Is there one last attack for FC Tulsa here? Corrales cut out easily by Tosh. Corrales again will have another go. Bird has to go back here to Kevin Garcia. Joaquin Rivas, who's had one effort into the side netting, will dearly love a goal tonight. That's a good ball. Here's Lancaster. It's a one more opportunity for Lancaster, and it's brilliant save from Sean Lewis, but the referee has said there was an offside. Well, you have to say that's a brilliant save from Lewis, who probably at the time of the save, Anna, didn't realise the offside flag went up.
No, I don't think he did either, and just an excellent piece of goalkeeping coming in from a tough shot by Lancaster, and we have to go back to that ball played by Gomez as well. Just a great piece of play from Lou City FC, but Sean Lewis showing there why he's such an important part of this FC Tulsa back line.
Certainly is. Now, again, there's an outrageous effort there from the number 13, this time Corbin Bone. And that's gone way over the bar. Now, Cabato, still we're playing the Tulsa Tech added time here. FC Tulsa taking their time, and in fact the referee says we'll bring proceedings to an end of the first half. It's been an entertaining half, Anna, 4 goals, but you have to say the start, particularly by Lou City, was just absolutely amazing here tonight.
It was a dream start. If you're the away side, obviously 3 goals early on against FC Tulsa, but FC Tulsa fighting back, getting a goal back, led by De Costa. And they've settled in these last few minutes and started to find a rhythm again, but they have to be sharper. They have to continue to take care of that ball. They don't want to get caught going too negative too. They have to continue to take those risks and challenge Lou City FC. And the next goal here is so important. If Lou City FC is able to come out after halftime and get that goal and extend the lead, it just makes it that much tougher as they try to kind of deflate that belief that FC Tulsa still has. But FC Tulsa with the caliber of players to make this comeback, Dave.
Yeah, they certainly have. It was a stunning start from Lou City. Lots for the coaches and the captain to talk about in the locker room. Much more to come in the halftime Williams show. Halftime here then, FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 3.
Trust the local experts in career training. For more than 50 years, Tulsa Tech has been in your neighborhood. From high schools to our 6 campuses, we're ready to train you for the career of your dreams. Get the industry credentials to get paid with our hands-on training in everything from aerospace and automotive to health science and IT. Make this next year the best ever. And see how Tulsa Tech can help make your own path by calling 918-828-5000 or logging on to tulsatech.edu today.
Juneteenth is so special to me because it's a celebration for the culture, a moment in our history that allows us as Black people to live the lives that we live today.
Juneteenth for me is a day of Black celebration, day of Black love, Black cookouts. It's the Black Independence Day.
We would spend the day talking about where we've been, celebrating our stories, and also talking about plans for the future and how we were going to take those next steps forward.
In the box, chance for Williams, off the crossbar it is. Back to Samake, and there's Sparrow again.
JJ Williams leaves it for Lapa! Salazar cuts it inside, Van Okel with an excellent save.
Be a part of FC Tulsa's jerseys this year is mind-blowing. For this to start in my home, in the bedroom, just on my computer, to see it now, is a dream come true. I'm really glad with the partnership with FC Tulsa to really help be able to bring not just my brand, but put Tulsa and Black entrepreneurship and Black history really in the forefront. So my background is in graphic design, so I started taking the stores that were on the original Greenwood and recreating those logos to help tell some of the history. So it's important for everybody to understand that Greenwood is not just Black history, it's American history. So with this platform, I hope that everybody can understand what Greenwood represented, why it happened, and learn from it so that doesn't happen again, and we can all be better together. James Baldwin has a quote that says, "Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced." So my hope is that this small patch can do a little bit of us facing what happened and moving forward from it.
While you're busy searching for ways to step out, this great state of ours is worth checking out. Oklahoma's right here. Make time. Take a look. For play and adventure, we wrote the book. If you're looking to travel, take a look at our state. We've got fun and great food. Come fill your plate. Your stories are here, just waiting, don't you know? Come travel Oklahoma. Okay, here we go.
From the bottom of our hearts, we say thank you. Thank you, FC Tulsa.
numbers. The Anglos, they have the bigger kids.
I need you active, okay? Get that ball.
Score, you win the game, okay?
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
This is a city that is being run like a startup.
I think it's a remote mecca that's in the ground stages.
Everything that I do for fun in DC, I was also able to do here, but it was way more accessible.
I got here and was fully impressed.
The city is genuinely welcoming of new people and new ideas.
We have to start realizing there's other places to live besides just the East Coast and West Coast.
It's an FC Tulsa summer at One Oak Field. Cheer on Tulsa's pro soccer team as they take on Louisville City FC on July 10th. Then, on July 17th, it's a black gold derby showdown with OKC Energy FC. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets are available now. Single match tickets start at just $10 per match, and you can catch the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase 2021 season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Welcome back to One Oak Field. FC Tulsa 1, Louisville City FC 3. Welcome to the Williams halftime show. Dave Saunders and Anna Beffer with you. Plenty to have a look at in this halftime show that we will present to you. First of all, the match stats. And Anna, you can see there, obviously, we know about the goals. The shots actually in favour of the home side.
Right, FC Tulsa responding to those 3 goals early by Lou City FC, and they've tried to put together some quality attacks. And as you can see, 5 shots on target, but haven't been able to get that second goal, but favoring Lou City FC in possession. They're trying to stay composed, trying to just find their opportunities, but Lou City FC content to sit back and hang on to this 3-1 lead.
We've just been discussing that the next goal, of course, in this game, very, very important. We'll have a look at the highlights now, Anna, of the first half. And the Louisville City first goal was something you don't see too often. Cameron Lancaster, we know, is a quality striker. And you don't often see strikers come across and take a corner, do you? But he took a corner and he went directly in at the far post, which we might get to see in just a moment. But you know, it reminds me of Harry Kane in the World Cup. You know, a striker taking the corners, and everybody said, no, strikers shouldn't take corners. But Cameron Lancaster is a great piece of skill, wasn't it?
It was. He stepped up and executed it perfectly. And here's another look at how FC Tulsa responded to those 3 goals early. De Costa composed, great piece of footwork just to create some space for himself, low and away from Hubbard. You see him trying to rally his side, just get their confidence back up. And they continue to create opportunities. Here's this look by Rivas. Tries to opt for the near post shot, but not able to get it past Hubbard. You see the frustration there. A player of his caliber would want that one back. But positive response from FC Tulsa after going down 3-0 very early.
And you used the word caliber. I mean, FC Tulsa, from the home perspective, have players in their side that can, you know, break down the Louisville City defense. As we take a look at some scores from around the various games going on tonight. Hartford Athletic 1, Loudoun United FC 1 late on in that one. Tampa Bay Rowdies 0, Pittsburgh Riverhounds SC 2 in the second half there. In more closer to home for these two sides in the same conference is Birmingham Legion 1, Austin Bold 0, a tight game there, just a few minutes left, and Memphis 901 FC 0, OKC Energy FC 1, a rare goal for OKC Energy there, and also San Antonio FC 1, Rio Grande Valley 0, and later on, tomorrow, Sporting KC 2 against Indy 11. That is your scoreboard. There is a picture of downtown Tulsa, and we are looking forward to an entertaining second half. Anna and I were just saying if it's a goal for the away side, Lou City, it could kill the game off, but a goal for FC Tulsa, this place will come alive.
Exactly. FC Tulsa needing that next goal very quickly to just continue to breathe some life back into this offense and try to get back into this game against a tough Lou City FC side. But the response has been good from FC Tulsa, and it'll be fun to watch the second half.
Stay with us then for the second half. That was the Williams halftime show. FC Tulsa 1, Lou City 3.
Since Williams was founded in 1908, much has changed. The growth of cities, rise of technologies, our transformation from a family-owned business to America's clean energy partner, supplying natural gas for cooking, heating, and powering 76 million homes. And while so much has changed, some things should remain the same, like keeping promises, exceeding safety standards, doing the right thing, and protecting the environment. Williams, we make clean energy happen.
Summertime is back at Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, and we have the perfect getaway for you. Our spacious resort pool, poolside bar, and cabanas are the perfect place to relax and unwind or join in the fun. Plus, great food, live entertainment, and world-class casino games are just steps away. Pool passes and cabana rentals are available now, or enjoy free with your hotel stay. Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa, your place for summer fun.
It's an FC Tulsa summer at One Oak Field. Cheer on Tulsa's pro soccer team as they take on Louisville City FC on July 10th. Then, on July 17th, it's a black-gold derby showdown with OKC Energy FC. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m., and tickets are available now. Single match tickets start at just $10 per match, and you can catch the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase 2021 season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Welcome back to One Oak Field. FC Tulsa 1, Louisville City FC 3. That was the Williams halftime show. And we are going to have a look at the team of the week before we get underway for the exciting second half that we surely will have here in this match. If FC Tulsa, from the home perspective, get the next goal, it really is game on. Louisville City will be looking to kill this game off with another goal. There is the team of the week, and you can see there Alejandro Guido from San Diego Loyal, and a few Enoch Misha-Galuza, who was here playing on Wednesday there up top. JJ Williams for Birmingham Legion, plenty of talent there. You could go on and on with that team. Macaulay King, who's been such a great defender for Locomotive, and Sean Tosh is playing here tonight also for Lou City in that team of the week. Congratulations to all of them. Back to the here and now. Dave Saunders and Anna Beffa with you. Thank you for joining us here on My 41 locally in Tulsa and ESPN Plus. There is Joaquin Rivas and Rodrigo De Costa, who at times connected really well, Anna, and need to do the same again for Mike Ensian's men in the second half.
They did. They produced a great goal on Wednesday with some combination play and a quality finish from Rivas, and they almost did again tonight. But they'll definitely be looking to those two to create some offensive magic going forward. De Costa getting that first goal back for FC Tulsa in the first half, and he'll look to continue to get a next one in the second half.
It's not a great stat for FC Tulsa fans, but FC Tulsa have now conceded 18 goals on the season. Here is McCabe. Louisville City have made a change at half-time. Just bring that one to you. And the man who's come in is Kyle Gregg, and Cameron Lancaster has taken a well-earned rest, so like-for-like swap there. Greg has gone up top. Cameron Lancaster, the Englishman, who scored 2 goals tonight. Kyle Craig, the 31-year-old, takes his place. Marlon Santos is offside. And out will come Chris Hubbard, hometown player. Played his college ball at Notre Dame. Signed for Lou City in January 2018. 3 clean sheets this season. Wasn't to be tonight as Rodrigo De Costa hit a left foot shot across him, hit his far post and went in. So here's Garcia. And the ball cleared away. Another substitution as well. Brian Ownby has come in, and Paolo Del Piccolo, who had a quiet game by his own standards, has come out as well. So a couple of changes for Lou City. Bit of a scrappy start to the second half. No changes from Mike Ensign. Is that a surprise to you, Anna, or do you give it, you know, as he said, give it another 10 minutes and see what you guys can do?
Right, no, I'm not surprised by that. I think FC Tulsa started to find more of a rhythm late in that first half and create some quality kind of opportunities, not exactly on frame and testing Hubbard as much as they'd like to, but getting in good areas, and I think it might be a bit early to make some substitutions and changes, but it might be warranted here if they can't get something going.
Free kick from the left-hand side. McCabe with it. Drives it into the box, flicked on, and right in front of goal was Suwahi, and it rather hit him, and I think he was onside, Anna.
It looked to be that way. It happened quickly, but goal kick for FC Tulsa.
Yeah, one of those I think flicked on, and Suwahi couldn't get out of the way of it. Free kick there is going to be for Lou City, and I think the referee just inadvertently pointed the wrong way there. As Lou City would have said, well, why didn't you play the advantage? That won't get as far as Suarez, but Soso does well. Garcia steps into Bird. Marlon. Sheldon to Bird. Now Marlon on the right-hand side. Was he fouled there by Gomez? He goes down in a heap. And the assistant said that will be a throw-in. Gomez ended up on the hard part of the track on the outside of the field there as well. Marlon is down. The result is a throw-in to FC Tulsa. There's Marlon. I think he's okay.
It's one of the assets of this FC Tulsa team is his talent in the air. He goes up and challenges every ball no matter where it is, and sometimes it results in a couple of knocks, but great to see him back up and okay, and FC Tulsa will have a throw in here deep in Lou City FC territory.
Here's a long throw from Sheldon. Out comes the keeper and does extremely well, Chris Hubbard, and that you've played with some good goalkeepers in your time. I mean, that's what you want from a goalkeeper, isn't it? To come out and say keeper's ball and take the ball and calm everything down.
Right, you want to have that confidence in your keeper and know that when they come out with authority and regain that ball in possession. And that's something that you'll expect from Hubbard, especially 4th season with this club. So they look to him. He's experienced, and not many goals get past him. And De Costa was able to do it earlier tonight, and FC Tulsa will have to continue to challenge him.
Now here's Matsoso. Gibson didn't get enough of that ball. That ball is out from Tosh. Anna, you've putting you on the spot a little bit. You must have been in locker rooms where you've had a disastrous first half, and what do? Do you just look forward and say we've got to get on with it in the second?
I think there were moments in that first half where Coach Ensign could say, hey, we saw moments of quality, it's there, just continue to do those things, but you have to look in the mirror as well. They had to get sharper in some areas, and the players on this team, the talent that they have, they know that, and they don't need Coach Ensign to tell them, but it's one of those things where They look to NCN to reorganize their team, just kind of settle them down and know and reinstill that confidence in them that they have the ability to come back and beat this Lou City FC team, but they have to do the things that they're good at, stay sharp, don't get lackadaisical in their approach, and just do the little things and it will come.
And as for Lou City, a couple of sensible substitutions. We'll talk about those in a minute, because here is one of those, and that's Kyle Craig inside the box. Ball flicked off a defender, flicked away by Garcia, only as far as Masozo. Corrales will complete the clearance here, and De Costa's a little bit of space here on the left-hand side. Quickly shut down by Tosh. Good play from De Costa to Bird. Bird will switch it out to Marlon. Marlon now running into the area here. Decent ball needed! And it nearly came all the way through to Joaquin Rivas. And Marlon driving a really good ball in there, and the assistant says it will be a throw into Gomez. But that was a quality ball in, Anna.
It was, and we'll get another look at it. Started from a great piece of attack, switching the point of attack, and Marlon trying to play that ball across. You see Rivas on that backside, just waiting, hoping that ball will slip through. But excellent defending, and McMahon able to clear that ball.
Yeah, good defending from Pat McMahon there. Gibson here. So-so. Long ball over the top, looking for Ownby. Brian Ownby. McCabe. Back to Ownby. The substitute. Ball into the box, headed back towards Sean Lewis's goal, but over. And it will be a goal kick for Sean Lewis, who's been beaten 3 times tonight, 18 times over the season. Local fans sticking with it, really trying to get behind their team. They know the next goal is so important in this game. Here's Garcia with Craig, and that will be a throw-in to Lou City on the left-hand side. Gomez, the left wing-back, we've already talked about him, named in the US men's team's preliminary roster for the 2021 CONCACAF Gold Cup. The only USL Championship player to have been named on the roster. And it's going to be a corner to Lou City. There is Gomez. Wonderful moment for him. And there's the Irishman McCabe, who's going to take the corner. Now McCabe made his 150th appearance for Lou City against Birmingham Legion in the last 2-0 win. There's a ball towards the... Could it have happened a second time? Well, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Cameron Lancaster in the second minute scored direct from a corner, and Annabeth, that nearly happened again, this time from Niall McCabe.
Nearly, but Sean Lewis came out with a strong fist and made sure that that was not going to happen again from the FC Tulsa defense. And good to see that from him, and FC Tulsa just trying to get some composure and start knocking the ball around like they were earlier.
Corrales takes the throw-in. Are we to see more goals here in this second half at One Oak Field? McMahon has come forward to take this throw-in on the right-hand side. Craig comes forward. Garcia does well to cut out the danger. McMahon wins it back for Lou City. He's giving it away though. Here's Santos. Now Santos may have a run here at Sawahi. Santos onto his right foot and scores! That is a brilliant goal from Marlon Santos. He drove with the defence. He took his time and he scores his second of the season. FC Tulsa second. Game on. FC Tulsa 2. Louisville City 3.
FC Tulsa fans fired up after that excellent goal from Marlon Santos coming off of a square pass against McMahon in the midfield. And Santos punishes Lou City FC, maintains great composure, just finds his space. Here's another look. You see him just waiting patiently, gets that extra yard, low and away. Just all around world-class goal from Marlon Santos to get FC Tulsa one step closer to equalizing against Lou City FC.
Do you know what? Sawahi is a very, very good defender. But Marlon Santos, Anna, just went round him like he wasn't there. He really took his time, and that was quality, the way he was just able to take that last touch, set himself up, and you know as a striker, that is a quality finish.
It was, and he made it look easy, and sometimes you don't need the fancy skills and the tricks in the inside of that 18-yard box, and Santos, just quick change of pace, Dave. That's all he needed. Low and away, quality finish. And Hubbard was in a good position too, but he found that far post.
And I'm sure as the ball goes in and Craig has a little bit of an effort but misses it, I'm sure Mike Ensium would have said at halftime, right, you need a goal back inside the first 10 minutes, and they just about did it.
We talked about a dream start for Lou City FC in the first half, but this is really a dream start for FC Tulsa in the second half. They start the rally, they get a second goal back, and FC Tulsa is starting to continue to build that confidence in the attack against Lou City FC.
And here's Joaquin Rivas. Can he make it 3-3? Brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Rivas went through there like a knife through butter, and he could not just apply the finish, because that's outstanding goalkeeping from Chris Hubbard. It could easily have been 3-3. Don't go away. Don't leave this broadcast. This is game on now. This is a tremendous game, Anna, and Joaquin Rivas nearly getting us level.
This game has been back and forth. What an exciting start to the second half. Great piece of goalkeeping. You're exactly right. This was so close to being a tie game. But FC Tulsa trying to relieve some of that pressure from Lou City FC, as now they can't sit back any longer. We have a game on our hands, and FC Tulsa creating a really exciting match here tonight.
Bone to McCabe, wide on the left. Right-footed ball into the box, headed away brilliantly by Garcia. Still Lou City come at FC Tulsa, and Garcia this time right foots it away towards the left-hand side. Hey, FC Tulsa fans, visit any of the 7 Tulsa Panera Bread locations for our creamy mac and cheese or the classic bacon turkey bravo. Try the new Chipotle chicken and bacon flatbread pizza, or everyone's seasonal favorite, the strawberry poppy seed salad. These and other favorites are sure to have you cheering. Order online at panerabread.com for pickup or delivery night to you. Your favourites only at Panera. FC Tulsa come again, and this time Suarez a little bit too eager and blasts the ball over the top.
A bit disappointed in that effort by Suarez, because you had runners coming in. You had Santos on that right side. Forwards were trying to make those runs, but he just needed to buy a little bit more time. But FC Tulsa continuing to knock on the door against Lou City FC.
What a game of football this is. If you're watching at home, welcome in. Fasten your seatbelts. We have a game on here of two sides who are really going at each other here. Lou City took a 3-0 lead. It was 3-1 at half time, and Marlon Santos, 10 minutes into the second half, gets the deficit down to 1. It's now 3-2, and Lou City can calm things down and have a free kick here. Louisville City started off, this is only their second away game. They played 6 at home. And there's a yellow card here for Joaquin Rivas, I think was shown the yellow card there. De Costa is complaining. There's Rivas, who goes into the book.
It's important for Rivas to keep his head. It's not necessary there. Receives the yellow card. You know, FC Tulsa wanting that sense of urgency, wanting Lou City FC to play quicker, but that's just part of the game. Lou City FC not in any rush, and it's important for FC Tulsa to just maintain composure. Here's the replay of the push.
Yeah, you've got to be careful. I think what Rivas is saying is there's no need for you as a defender, Mr. Sawahi, to pace out the 10 yards. Leave that to the referee, but you shouldn't push any player. Yellow card. Correct decision from the referee. Headed away by Tosh. Now, Joaquin Rivas. De Costa brings in Sheldon. Sheldon onto his left foot. High, wide and handsome from Matt Sheldon, but that's not too many times you see Matt Sheldon be able to get up on the right-hand side. Credit to Lou City and their formation, the way they're set up for that, Anna.
Right, he hasn't been able to have that much freedom in this game, but he's able to get up a little bit higher, try to make something happen, cuts inside, but he's not able to get his body over that ball and get that ball on frame. But again, FC Tulsa finding those little pockets of space, finding those areas, and challenging the defense for Lou City FC.
That ball is going to drift out. For Price Family Properties, downtown Tulsa is more than a dot on the map. Their buildings are the most historic and beautiful in downtown, and they continue to breathe new life into the walls within them. Having worked in downtown Tulsa for more than 30 years, the Price family is excited to invest in renewing Tulsa's position as a vibrant place to live, work and play. Couple of substitutions we're going to see. We're going to see Akil Watts, who did start the last game, coming in for McMahon, and Gomez will take a well-earned rest as well. So a couple of substitutions as Lou City mix things up again. It wasn't Gomez, my mistake. Gomez still on the field. We'll bring you those substitutions in just a moment. Ball loose here, down in the corner. It's going to drift away for a goal kick. And certainly Wesley Chappie has come on. And he has come in the back three alongside Sean Tosh and Sawahi. Akil Watts will go to right wing back. Just a reshuffle from Lou City in their formation, which we'll tell you about as it settles down in just a moment. Player down. Arvis Bank is a proud sponsor of FC Tulsa. Use your Arvis Flex Rewards personal credit card on eligible ticket, concession and merchandise purchases to earn 3 times rewards now through the end of the 2021 season. Visit arvis.com/FC Tulsa Rewards for details. Free kick from the left-hand side. McCabe with it. Drives it into the box. Fowler gets a good header on that one. Ball loose. And so to McCabe, who wins that little duel with Sheldon. Gomez now. Can he get a decent ball in? He clips it, tries to clip it back, comes off Kibato. It's going to be a corner, and Lou City will not lie down. Anna Beffa?
No, they won't. And I mean, they're definitely the team to beat. Sitting second in the standings right now. FC Tulsa sitting behind them at third. So a really quality match tonight between two good teams that are vying for that top spot where Birmingham Legion FC is sitting right now. So still a lot to play for.
Ball into the box. It's headed against the bar and down, and they want a goal. They're going to the assistant and saying, was the ball over the line? Ownby back into the box. McCabe with the outside of his foot and then whacked away up to Suarez. It's end-to-end action now. As Suarez drives down the middle of the field now, trying to get FC Tulsa on level terms, brings in Marlon. Marlon now, decent cross needed from Marlon. He clips it to the far post over everybody, but Rivas will keep this in, will he? No, he won't. It's out. Drama at both ends, Anabefa. Lou City hit the bar, and then Suarez drives down. Here comes the attempt from Lou City that we've just seen.
The ball gets played in. Looks like it just hit the inline. So hard to see from this angle. Have to trust the assistant referee was in a good position, but no goal. An end-to-end action as FC Tulsa back on the other side, trying to make something happen. Both teams full throttle right now, trying to get this next goal.
It was Wesley Charpy with the header. And it is in the hands of Chris Hubbard. Very difficult to tell whether that ball did go over the line. System right there. There's Garcia with the header. Watts, who, as we said, started the last game against Birmingham Legion in a flat back four, played it right back, comes in here at right wing back, finds the other substitute, Wesley Charpy. Charpy, who has scored a goal. He scored one of the goals in the Memphis 3-0 win. Here's Sean Tosh. Charpy, raking ball to the left-hand side. McCabe wins that one, ball drops down. Here's Bird though, trying to fashion out another attack, brings in the exciting Marlon Santos, the Brazilian. Here's De Costa, Rivas, ball loose. Was that a foul on Santos? And the referee said Santos with the foul. Masotso is down. And they're waving on the trainer here. It was a challenge from both players. Difficult to pick out, and maybe we'll see on a replay, you know, who committed the foul there. It's gone against Marlon Santos.
It didn't look like anything malicious, but there was some congestion on that right side as FC Tulsa was trying to break it down. Here's another look. Yeah, it looks like Santos on the top of the foot, but both players going for the ball, but just not ideal timing. Santos up and walking around, but Lou City FC, Matsotso still down, being tended to by the trainer. But this is an opportunity to kind of just take a breath again, reset. The match has been pretty full these last few minutes, both teams end to end, just trying to put something together offensively. And as we've talked about all night, saying this next goal is important, but it just continues to be that important, because if Lou City FC gets that next goal, it just extends the league and deflates FC Tulsa's belief in this match. But FC Tulsa riding a little bit of momentum after scoring that second goal.
Well, it's 91 degrees on kickoff here, and it's been very, very dry in these parts of the state of Oklahoma. But I can tell you its latest score, Birmingham 1, Austin Bold 0, and that's been interrupted by rain. So some parts are getting lots of rain. Now ball is out and back to the here and now. We have a game on. There's Hubbard, who's been beaten twice. FC Tulsa were 3-0 down, and they've pegged Lou City back a little bit. It's now 3-2. Leo Fowler, Kevin Garcia. Still plenty of options on the bench, by the way, for FC Tulsa. Jerome Kiesewetter is on the bench. Here's McCabe. Neat ball down the left-hand side to bring in Gomez. He just about keeps it in. Gomez now finds McCabe. McCabe with a 360 there. Ball back here to Masotso, who's drifted in from the right-hand side, now playing as well in the central three in the five-man midfield. Game in just a little bit of a lull here, Anna. FC Tulsa fans will want to keep it going in the offensive, of course. But credit to Lou City, who are just calming things down and professionally passing the ball around the field.
Right, and FC Tulsa still needing that sense of urgency, obviously, with a goal down, and Lou City FC comfortable in possession in the first half. Trying to just take the sting out of this game here these last few minutes. Slow things down, taking their time on throw-ins.
FC Tulsa will now have, after this game, as the ball goes harmlessly through to Sean Lewis. A bit of a gap until the 10th of July before being back here at One Oak Field against tonight's opposition, Louisville City. They go away next Friday to RGV, and then on the 2nd of July to local rivals Oklahoma City Energy. Each team played 4 times. Louisville City only playing away for the 2nd time this season. Suarez has stolen the ball away from Watts. Just doesn't find Cabato. Charpy gets in there, and then Cabato with an untidy aerial challenge, which the home fans don't like, but I think it was a correct decision when you jump over the shoulder from the back like that. And again, time will be taken out of the game, as Tosh will leave it for Chris Hubbard. Some people deliver packages, others deliver dinner at Williams. We deliver natural gas that's safe, clean and affordable, and have for over 100 years. That's how we fuel the clean energy future. Williams, we make clean energy happen. 5 goals shared between these two sides, and we have 19 minutes left of this thrilling USL Championship encounter. Tosh. Sawahi. Ball out, throwing on the far side.
FC Tulsa doing a better job in the second half of defending as a unit, kind of cutting off those passes for Lou City FC, forcing them to make mistakes like that, and they'll have to continue to keep doing that. But keys for FC Tulsa in the second half as it continues to develop. Once they get that ball, we've seen a couple instances where they work so hard to regain possession and then give it away very quickly.
Now here's De Costa. He's onside. No, he's offside, excuse me. Just had to wait for the flag to go up. Always difficult for a coach here, isn't it? With 18 minutes to go, 3-2. Do you keep going with the same 11? Do you make a change? It's so difficult, isn't it? Just to say that Kisa Vera, Coutinho, Kwambe, Kieran Winters, Jesus Hernandez, Austin Wormel, the goalkeeping sub, and Rafael Iagua. Very difficult to make a change. Here's De Costa, wide on the left. Back to Bird. Bird under pressure from Corbin Bone. Here's Leo Fowler. Under pressure from Craig. Fowler didn't like the challenge from Kyle Craig. Neither did the referee. Referee Brandon Stevis was in charge of the playoff game for FC Tulsa down in El Paso at the end of last season. Sensibly talking to Kyle Craig here and not giving him any card. Sensible refereeing, Anna, when a referee can talk to the players. Kyle Gregg just having a talking to.
Right, and that's what you want. I mean, you appreciate that as a player, just kind of having that open communication and not throwing cards willy-nilly, but I think the referee's done a pretty decent job of keeping the game under control, and especially in the high intense environment that we've seen tonight.
Still more drama to come, you think. Here's De Costa inside the box. Curls one! Just a couple of yards wide, but Rodrigo De Costa doesn't need too much of an invite to threaten the goal. Just a couple of yards wide, Anna.
Yeah, De Costa, again, you see the frustration. Great piece of skill, though, the footwork, just to get that half a yard again. He's doing such a great job tonight, creating his own space and making something happen up top. And we'll get another look here at this break at the goals from FC Tulsa. But first, here's that last look from De Costa, trying to just curl it around Hubbard on that back post, but not able to execute. But again, a good look.
There's Mike Ensign in the white t-shirt in the center there of all of his players, everybody getting the hydration break here. And we'll have a look at some of the goals that we've seen. And first of all, here's De Costa's in the first half, Anna.
Right, the footwork we've talked about. We just saw it there in his last attempt. Just a great job, stay composed, low and away. Great piece of play from your captain, and then Santos picking it off in the midfield. Just world class, staying composed. He picks his head up, finds where Hubbard is, just changes his pace quickly around the defender. He makes that look easy, but an excellent strike away from Hubbard to give FC Tulsa that second goal and some life as they fight to continue to equalize against Lou City FC.
Now, warm night here and a good chance for us to talk about a cold beer and something that the fans can get involved with here for FC Tulsa.
Right, FC Tulsa partnering with Cabin Boys Brewery here, a local brewery in Tulsa, and they've kind of put together a neat little partnership, creating a Mexican cerveza beer that the fans can enjoy here at the stadium. So a perfect night for that. Fans enjoying that starting on Wednesday and continuing to enjoy that throughout the weekend in a great partnership with a local company. We've had a couple of substitutions here.
Well, Eric Bird, the central midfielder, has come off, and this is quite significant because Jerome Kiesewetter is a true number 9, wearing the number 9. And so an attacking substitution here from Mike Ensian, and a central midfielder off and an attacker on.
Right, and that shows you his mindset as this game continues to progress. He's not content with this score. Clearly wants that next goal, bringing on an attacking-minded player in lieu of Eric Bird, who normally sits more defensive and is a link for FC Tulsa. Kiesewetter hungry for goal, and maybe that's the spark that FC Tulsa needs here in these last 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, Kiesewetter has only started 2 of the games, hasn't found the back of the net yet. He would dearly love to score tonight on his home turf. Here's Garcia picking out a beautiful ball to Marlon. Marlon up against Gomez, gets round him. Marlon now with the ball, clips the ball into the box, and Kiesewetter is there, but so was Sawahi, and that was a really good piece of defending. As we tell you about the man of the match, fans, head to the FC Tulsa app to vote for tonight's man of the match. You can download the FC Tulsa app on the App Store and the Google Play Store. Voting closes at the final whistle. Corner into the box. Bone will chase this one down and run down the left-hand side. Kibato's there with him. Kibato slides in. Ownby's there. Good tackle from Corrales, who had to sweep up there. We're going to have another FC Tulsa substitution. As Mike Ensian just throws in another substitution here, and it's going to be Solomon Kawambe that comes in. Kawambe's had to really wait his time. He's not played many minutes at all, and he comes in at the back, and Leo Fowler it is who made way for him. So do we have drama in store here in the last 12 minutes? The teams have shared 5 goals. The home fans are baying for at least an equaliser here. Here's Garcia. Ball over the top, looking for Corrales. Cleared away, throw into FC Tulsa on their left-hand side. Suarez wants to take it quickly and then leaves it for his compatriot Corrales. Corrales goes back to Garcia. Garcia to Kawambe. Matt Sheldon always works hard for the cause. Back to Kawambe. Line being held by Lou City. Suarez is in there, headed away. Here's Kiesewetter now, inside the box. Clips it to the far post, it's over everybody. Corrales is coming in at the far post. But Ownby does extremely well, but that ball is out. That's going to be an FC Tulsa throw, which Garcia takes very quickly to Kibato. Good pressing from the home side, Anna.
It was Kiesewetter in the right place at the right time, but unfortunately the chip over everyone in the box making that run and not able to get a good opportunity on frame.
Now Ownby picks up the ball and has the freedom of One Oak Field. Clips the ball into the box. Kawambe away. De Costa raking ball. Brazilian to Brazilian. Here's Marlon up against Gomez. Drives it towards the penalty spot there. But in steps Charpy. And Niall McCaig using all his experience. Finds Ownby and Charpy.
FC Tulsa's getting in good areas offensively, but they need some more creative runs up top. It's hard to break down this Lou City FC side. They've kind of settled in and they've made their runs very predictable, and Santos is doing really, really well on that right side. And so I think just some more creative runs, maybe pull that run back or do something a bit different to catch Lou City off.
Ball over the top there. Nothing doing for FC Tulsa. And there is the goalkeeper, Chris Hubbard. Ball cleared by Hubbard. Left well by Sheldon. Goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Sheldon still in his own half here. Left-footed ball looking for Kiesewetter. Kiesewetter looked as though he'd made the run correctly, but he seemed to be offside. And it's something that Mike Ensign told us, didn't he, that he doesn't mind the odd offside from Kiesewetter because that shows somebody who's trying to make the correct runs, Anna.
Right, he's always looking to kind of shift in behind the shoulders of defenders and drift away in spaces where they may not be, paying attention to, and sometimes those risks result in offside calls. And he did mention earlier in the season, Ensign, that he's okay with Kiesewetter doing that because sometimes it really pays off, and he's a smart number 9, and that's kind of his MO.
Jerome Kiesewetter, born in Berlin. Now, has a player gone down off the ball there? Here is Kiesewetter. Plenty of energy. Marquee signing for FC Tulsa this season. Signed from Inter Miami. Played for El Paso in the 2019 season. Marlon. Good ball into the box, missed by Suarez. Ball loose just for a moment. Bone will clear it. Good lead from Suarez, but nobody coming in behind it. Kawambe quickly takes the throw in back to Garcia. 82.5 minutes gone in this one. Marlon, Sheldon up against McCaig. Has to check. Kibato. Slip from Greg. Now here's De Costa deeper in this second half. Kawambe.
You see Lou City FC just compacting more and more and just making it more congested and difficult for FC Tulsa to find any sort of pockets or through balls. Just need some crisscrossing runs or something to catch Lou City FC out of position.
And Watts will pick that one up and drive the ball forward. Escape your everyday and experience an unforgettable stay in our newly expanded Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa. Make a splash in our grand resort pool or chill in a cozy private cabana with pool parties and fun all summer long. Just 4 miles from One Oak Field, Osage Casino Hotel Tulsa. Throw in for Watts. Do we have a grandstand finish to this game? As Bone fouls Kibato. Chance for FC Tulsa to get the ball forward. This is when you don't need frustrating fouls as a coach from your players, Annie. You don't want to waste any time now. Both sides here. Kawambe, second half substitute. The Nigerian coming up to the halfway line. Picks out Corrales. Watts with the challenge and inadvertently hits Corrales. I think that's a little bit unlucky for Watts there. Anna, I think that's just one of those clashes. He had his eyes on the ball. Corrales obviously felt the challenge, but I really don't know if there was too much wrong for the young man there.
Right, I think I agree with you. I mean, he was looking up at the ball, tracking it the whole way in, and Corrales in a good position to try to challenge it, but just unfortunately on the other side of that challenge. Here's a look at the replay. The ball comes in not until that last second. Tough challenge, but Corrales back up again, and a free kick here for FC Tulsa.
Here's Corrales then, into the box. Keeper thinks about coming, Garcia heads over. Could easily have been a corner, says some of the FC Tulsa players, but it's goal kick and just a little bit over the top of Garcia here, Anna.
Right, here's a look at that free kick. Garcia on that back post, you'll see here he tries to get up and over, but really it looked like it might have been good defending. Tough to say. I understand why FC Tulsa players were possibly fighting for that corner. Kyle Gregg on that back post challenging Garcia.
Gonna have another substitution from Louisville in a moment. Now here is Ownby. Ownby drives the shot wide. And we will have the substitution. And we're going to see the introduction of Jorge Gonzalez. And out will go Jonathan Gomez, who's worked extremely hard tonight, the young man. So late on in this game, another substitution from Lou City. There's Gomez, 17-year-old. Replaced by Jorge Gonzalez, the 22-year-old from Valencia, Spain, on loan from Timbers 2. Will play the last few minutes here. We're playing the 87th minute. There will be time added on. FC Tulsa dearly would love this next goal in this game to bring the scores level. Ball over the top, looking for Kiesewetter. Kiesewetter's in behind, he gets a push. Nothing from the referee. Rivas is upset. There was some kind of contact. The question is, did Kiesewetter go down too easily, Anna?
It's tough to call. Kiesewetter blows past the defender, trying to get his body in between him and the ball. Here's another look at it.
Should we sit on the fence and say you've seen them given?
I think I'm going to say it could have gone.
Occasion,
either.
Yeah.
How tough late in the game. Kiesewetter trying to really draw that foul. But I think you're right.
One of those. Make your mind up at home, folks. Here's Santos late on in this game. Still got energy. That's a foul by McCabe. We'll get a yellow card for that one. The Irishman goes into the book. Took one for the team there. Strong challenge. Santos has been outstanding tonight.
He absolutely has. He's been a big reason that FC Tulsa has had some life and started that spark with that second goal. It's a world-class finish. Creates an opportunity here for FC Tulsa. Here's another look. Just that last touch. He knows he has defenders on his back. Draws that foul. You see the slide tackle in, stopping that promising attack. Referee makes the right call. Yellow card.
McCabe taking one for the team there. Everybody on about the 16-yard line there. Ball headed away. Now, chance for Ownby here to calm things down late on in this game. Bone down the right-hand side. And there was a foul by Bone on Corrales off the ball. Free kick. Kabato. Kawambe. Fans behind Chris Hubbard's goal willing this ball in for FC Tulsa. Kiesewetter gets a header. Headed away. Santos here. Inside the box here. Santos now just checks his run. Ball loose here. And a good break here by McCabe, but a good tackle there from Kawambe. Here's Sheldon. Up against Gregg. Garcia brings in Corrales. We're playing the 90th minute. Away by Charpy. Still FC Tulsa knocking on the door here, trailing by 3-2. And the ball is out, and Lou City will take their time here, as you would expect them to. As we look towards the fourth official for the board for the Tulsa Tech stoppage time. Mike Ensian, who's seen his side come back from 3-0 down to 3-2. Can they get at least a point out of this game? The Tulsa Tech stoppage time is 4 minutes. Tulsa Tech gives you the skills to get paid. Trust the local leader in career training for more than 5 decades. Make your own path to the career of your dreams. Apply today at tulsatech.edu. Ball on the right-hand side. Into the box. Over everybody. Watts will clear. Cabato. Corrales. Shares a 1-2 with De Costa. Corrales into the box. That'll be the keepers. Unlucky. Corrales came to him quite hurriedly there, Anna.
Yeah, he did. Corrales trying to find that ball in the back post, but Hubbard comes up and makes that save. And it's been interesting to see these last few minutes since Kiesewetter has come in. FC Tulsa starting to play a bit more direct, push players up higher and just try to get that ball in the box and make something happen, but haven't had much success. But here's Santos on the right side.
Santos now bearing down on goal. Across goal, too close to the keeper. And the keeper got hurt there, I think, by the run in from Suarez. Excuse me, it's hurt his shoulder, so we'll have more time as if we needed any more drama here. Anna, in these tight games, and again, I say you play the game yourself, you normally get one chance, don't you, late on in a game? Is there one more chance, a clear-cut opportunity, as we see this opportunity here?
Right, this was close to being one of them. Santos with a dangerous ball in, but Hubbard with a brave save coming out with authority and collecting that ball with Suarez bearing down on him, trying to make that run across the face of goal. But you're right, we'll see if FC Tulsa or Louisville City FC has one more chance in this game. Both sides showing promising.
Here's Cabato. He's just lost out there. And Lou City will try to take the sting out of this one. Good play there from Jorge Gonzalez. Throw in is going to be taken by Masoso. No flag from the assistant there. Ball loose, runs away. It's going to be a corner, and this is frustrating for the home side because now the time will really tick away as Lou City will take this corner. As Kawambe has had to wait his time this season. The Nigerian was selected in the 2013 Nigerian FIFA Federations Cup. Only one of 2 active USL roster players to have made senior Nigerian international appearances.
And Dave, you see Lou City not taking any chances with 4 players back to limit that counterattack opportunity from FC Tulsa. Now they're trying to buy some time in the corner.
Yeah, Masoto in no hurry here to take this throw-in. Referee blew his whistle to tell him to get on with it. Now FC Tulsa have the ball with De Costa. Driving down the right-hand side with Suarez. Throw-in. Crowd wanted a free kick, but the defender, Suahi, played the ball. Quickly taken to Sheldon. Sheldon stepped on the ball. Greg gets in with a challenge. Corrales has gone from left to right now. This could be the last throw of the dice. Even Sean Lewis is asking his coach, do I go forward? Corrales could throw it short to Cabato, but I think it's going to go into the box. Here it comes. Can there be a flick on? Watts has got the ball, and the referee brings the game to an end. It's been another thriller here at One Oak Field. On Wednesday, FC Tulsa came out the better of 7 goals in a 4-3 win. There's a few questions being asked to the referee. Was there a little bit more time to be added on? But he's blown the final whistle. And on a Saturday evening here at One Oak Field, Lou City went 3-0 up. FC Tulsa with a couple of goals, but it's ended 3-2. A thoroughly entertaining game. There's Mike Ensian, who will have lots to talk about. Sean Lewis has beaten 3 times tonight inside the first 10 minutes. Anna, we've seen quite a game though.
We have, and FC Tulsa, credit to them trying to fight their way back into this game, but Louisville City FC came in tonight with a statement. 3 goals in the first 10 minutes, and ultimately FC Tulsa not able to recover.
Well, Anna, lots to talk about as we will take a short break and we will come back and review this wonderful game. Louisville City have won it by 3-2.
Tulsa is home to some of the most exciting attractions, beautiful wide open spaces, and exploding cultural scenes in the world. We're learning new ways to experience Tulsa safely. You know you can trust these businesses who have created their plans in line with the CDC and Tulsa Health Department. Invite friends and family to join you and see how our city can inspire your next adventure at visittulsa.com.
Tulsa Bone and Joint is Northeast Oklahoma's one-stop shop for orthopedic care and now features outpatient joint replacement surgeries at Union Pines Surgery Center. Dr. Jason Griffin of Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to serve as the team physician for FC Tulsa. Since 2018, Dr. Griffin has provided his medical expertise both on the field and in the clinic to FC Tulsa players. Tulsa Bone and Joint is proud to be the official orthopedic care provider for FC Tulsa. Tulsa Bone and Joint, moving life forward.
It's an FC Tulsa summer at One Oak Field. Cheer on Tulsa's pro soccer team as they take on Louisville City FC on July 10th. Then, on July 17th, it's a black gold derby showdown with OKC Energy FC. Kickoff is set for 7 p.m. and tickets are available now. Single match tickets start at just $10 per match, and you can catch the exciting moments all summer long when you purchase 2021 season tickets or a mini plan. Download the FC Tulsa app or visit fctulsa.com/tickets and find the ticket plan that's right for you.
Well, the fans have enjoyed a 5-goal thriller, but if you're an FC Tulsa fan, clearly you're disappointed that you've come out the wrong side of 5 goals. But we've seen entertainment throughout the whole evening. The final score, FC Tulsa 2, Louisville City 3. The players, some of them a little bit stunned here as we look at the stats with Anna.
Yeah, you see, if you look at that, unfortunate if you're on the FC Tulsa side, pretty even in shots, 13 and 13. FC Tulsa was 7 shots on target, favored in possession, but ultimately not able to come back from the 3-0 deficit early on that Louisville City FC came out firing in the first half. Within 10 minutes, 3-goal statement, and FC Tulsa defensively will be disappointed in that performance early on as they were not able to correct those mistakes. But credit to Louisville FC, a quality side, 3 good goals that ultimately lead to their victory tonight.
Yeah, Louisville City will go back at home to play Indy 11 next week. Let's have a look at some of the highlights then of the game. And it all started with Cameron Lancaster. Don't see many of these. Direct from the corner over Sean Lewis. And that was the first goal after 2 minutes. And it wasn't too long before they got their second, Anna.
No, Gomez on that left side. We talked about how impactful he's been. Young player, 17, right past Sean Lewis to get that second goal for Louisville City FC, but it doesn't stop there. Lancaster again earning a penalty kick. Sean Lewis drags him down in the box. Lancaster steps up with confidence to put that one away. 3-0 early on, but De Costa responds. Great effort from the captain to get that goal back fairly quickly for the home side. Good piece of skill to start that rally for FC Tulsa to fight back.
3-1 it was, and then Rivas still in the first half had a really good opportunity here into the side netting. By his own standards would have liked to have hit the frame there. 3-1 it was, but they had a rally cry from Mike Ensign. But Lou City with a corner there from McCaig nearly did it again in the second half, but here's Marlon with a good piece of skill.
And he intercepts that ball in the midfield and drives all the way down the field, stays composed, and just a quick change of pace is all he needs. A half a yard, low and away, quality finish. And he was just so active all night. I've really been impressed with his performance. And you see again here, he clips a ball in. Unfortunately, not able to execute. FC Tulsa was getting in good areas all night, trying to find that equalizer, but ultimately unsuccessful. Hubbard in goal was a big reason for that. He had a great game and denied a lot of those opportunities.
Yeah, Marlon Santos really good tonight. Caused a lot of problems down the right side. but FC Tulsa fans will say you can't give a side like Louisville City a 3-0 start inside 10 minutes. It was a lot to come back from, but Anna, they have to pick themselves up now. They go away from home. They're not back until July the 10th. And there were some positives to talk about for Mike Ensign in this week's training coming up.
There definitely was. 2 home games this week, coming away with a win against SKC2 on Wednesday. Not able to get the result tonight against Louisville City FC, losing 3-2. But again, quality moments to take away from the game tonight as they get back on the road and continue to fight in this division.
Well, we've seen a really thoroughly great game tonight. Anna, thank you as always for your company. Thank you to Jeremy and the production team here who provide us with the wonderful shots. We'll see you all again on July the 10th. Final score for the final time: FC Tulsa 2, Louisville City FC 3.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League Championship cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the expressed written consent of the United Soccer League Championship.